This is your 2K, well, this is your 2K Magic Man, Jam-Pack 001, aka James Bryan. I am here to present to you something cool. So, I don't want to do the Orlando Magic save right now. I don't want to get into offseason number 2, even though I'm so excited. So, currently, well, really last night after my workout, I wanted to do a plan. I've been working on a roster for a while. But it really just didn't work out. Well, I'm going to do it now, and I am going to create roster. What I'm going to have to go out and do, and these are my two, these rosters are based on the current current 2017 roster moves. I will have to go and create tons. 20. Oh wait, that's not 20. Seventeen. Off season. Okay. Alrighty. So I have written down the current roster for every NBA team over the last. Well, I finished up just like legitimately 2 minutes ago. Well, not even, about a minute and a half ago. At this point, well, okay, it was over 2 minutes ago, 2.5 minutes ago. Well, here we go. I got all the teams from the East. I wrote down all the players in the whole league, and whether they're on the team that they're currently on. And we are actually going to start on the Nets. I think that's where I need to start off on. Anyways, actually, I should probably start with Atlanta. So the Hawks. The Hawks. What I am actually going to go do for every team, so I could get some of this out of the way right now, is the bottom two, unless, like, I don't... Man, this is going to be hard. Okay. You know what? I'm going to keep them all like how that was. Alright, so the Hawks. The current team has... Oh, well. Marco Bellinelli. Alright. Ow. Bellinelli. And he plays for the Kings at this point. And signed to Hawks. No. Okay, so I'm going to go and see whether every single team, and I don't like doing, well, I do not like trading them because it gets really confusing because I have to do it a certain point. So I don't think Roten plays anywhere, so I could release a free agency. I don't know how many of these players actually play in the league anymore. If anything, I could just release them, and then I could go back and go to free agency, and I could actually go up and search for the... so, can I do a search? What? Oh, boy, I did something wrong. Can't... okay, I did not want to do that anyways. Alright. Cancel. Alright. So, from every team, I got to do this real quick. I probably should have done this before. I don't think Vasquez plays anymore. John Henson. I'm just gonna release a couple of these guys, just so if they do not, so if there's a direct trade from this last year, I could go out and just kind of. Barcel Felicio plays. McDermott is on another team. More. plays. Ow. Okay, that actually solves one of my issues I've been having. Oh man, this is gonna be hard for some of these teams because I know where each of these guys are supposed to be at the direct one. Cancel because Portis actually plays Heinrich. What I'll do is I'll actually re-sign him, so that makes it easier. Jared Cunningham. No. See, now this is what I'm gonna. So I'm gonna put that down because this is gonna take a little bit. So I'm going to release to free agency. Joe Harris, Khan doesn't play. All right. James Young, release to free agency. Hunter. Does Hunter play Boston? Doesn't look like it. And a lot of these guys at the bottom, well, they just don't play anymore. I do not know about Dawson. So I'm just going to release a couple of these guys. Prignoni. And there's been a lot that retired. What I'm going to do for the retired guys is I'm going to put them... I haven't decided what I'm going to do. That would probably be a... No. What I'm probably going to do is put them at 0 overall or something like that. Or put them at a low overall. Well, I don't know. I might just keep them on the team because it will just change if I do a save with them. Or I'll just put them in free agency just for the fact to do it. Walter Tavares doesn't play in it. I don't. No, he does not. Lamar or Scott. Does Scott play on this team? It doesn't matter because I'm going to release him now. A lot of this I have to look. Especially for the teams that I have on this first page, I could just look. Heat, surprisingly, Anderson, I do not think plays, and Chalmers does not play for that team anymore. So that's easy enough for me. Troy Daniels and Harrison. On a lot of these, I'll just release the bottom two so I could have space. If I know that they do not play, I will put them. Oh boy, because I know. Oh wait, Chris Johnson. I know where a lot of them sit at the moment, but there are just some that I have to go and do the research for, and that means I have a save set up to where it's these rosters, but I could go and research them. I have a save set up for that, so I could go and do that. Release, and then Moreland I don't think does, but I could go and I can go and search for them in a different save, in my save. And I could go find out where they currently are as far as these rosters are concerned. And then, yeah, it's going to be awesome. Vucevic. Sorry. I believe Early still plays. I hate to go and look. Edmondson. I know he probably doesn't play. Seraphin, it doesn't matter. Oh, they only had 14. And a lot of these I don't know. I guess let me look through real quick and tell you guys which one's the hardest. OKC was definitely the easiest because it's my hometown team. Your hometown team is always going to be the easiest. Your favorite team, if it is not your hometown team, is always going to be your favorite team should be your easiest. But for me, that wasn't as easy because some of these players I just didn't know, and I think it was still as easy as OKC. But what I mean by easy is if I could find all the players. OKC was definitely the easiest. There's only one player I was confused about. Actually, there's a couple teams like that. Let's see. After it, Chicago seemed pretty difficult for me. And a lot of their teams haven't really changed overall. And that's actually a surprise. All the Western hasn't changed because, you know, the Western is one of the better parts about this because, well, the Western is so far completely dominant in the way that they build their team. So they don't need to they don't need to is Yuri? I don't think he plays anymore, but I have space. But the the West hasn't really gone and changed so much, you know, because all their teams are really, really good, you know, and Kursev. That may be a mistake. And I could just go back and look for him. I mean, really. But a lot of the teams on the West are really, really like set up, so they don't really have to. They don't have to go and change their teams all the time because they got something going. Christmas. I believe that he still plays. Whittington. I don't know. Oh, wait. Buttinger. Yeah, I don't think he plays. Alright. Dante Cunningham. I think I was looking through and I saw. Nate does not play. Norris Cole does not play. That's sad, too. He's back to bagging groceries as far as we're concerned because he signed with OKC later in the year and then he got released. I mean, it's not like there's much you could do. Joel Anthony. And there's the man, the myth, 11, and Reggie Bullock. And Steve Blake does not play. As far as this team, Bruno plays. Bennett does not play. That's sad. He's in the Euro Leagues. As far as this team, Arrow plays. Powell plays. McDaniel probably plays. Thornton, don't know. So I'm gonna pretty sure he plays though. He probably still plays. It's hard because for all I know, this team is, let's see. Okay, that actually is perfect because I was having a hard time figuring out where he was going to be. I know Boban plays, sadly. Well, I guess not sadly. Bonner doesn't play though. Ed Head Bonner. Ray McCallum, I don't think plays either. So Teletovic? I don't think no. I'm gonna keep him on there. But well, nah. It doesn't matter though. OKC. Steve Novak doesn't play. And it makes it easy because Mitch McGarry doesn't play. That was actually another great move by OKC. He wasn't doing too great for himself. Rudez doesn't play. Adrian Payne. I don't think Miller plays. Alright, as far as this team. Wow. Frazier. I know the rest of these guys play. That's really difficult. So I'm going to keep them like that because it just doesn't matter to me. And a lot of these guys were picked up in free agency, so there's going to be a lot of just shuffling. Brandon Rush. I don't think he plays. Ian Clark, I think he plays. McAdoo does. Mooney does. Thompson, I do not know, but it doesn't matter because if I cannot find a player within these teams, I either have to create them or I have to go back to free agency to figure out where they are. Gooden, I don't think plays. All right. Alrighty, I think I've gone through and done it to every single team. All right. Hawks. The Hawks, Marco Bellinelli. So back to what I was just about to do. Bellinelli. And assign. No. So he... Maybe I should have kept like 14, so I should put 14 so each team has 13. But then... This is going to be difficult. But actually, this works out in my favor. Does the Hawks need anybody from the Kings? And do the Kings need anybody from the Hawks? I have to get to my last page, don't I? Nope. That's sad in so many different ways. Okay, cancel. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to free agency, sign Larry Sanders, sign him to a team, sign him to the ATL, and... No. Wait. Reserve. God dang it. Sign to the Kings, yes. I really, all these lineups are going to be based on the fact that I know what I'm doing, and so that means they don't need Sanders. And then I could go to the not that far. All right. There's going to be a lot of going back to Bellinelli. Signed to Atlanta. And I don't think he starts... Well, actually, I think he does. The lineups will be generated mostly by me. I'll just determine the minutes based on their overall. Another thing I'll probably go on and do is go on and adjust some of their overalls. Some of them are right on. Like Rondo should probably be at like a 78, maybe. But he's maybe at 79. I think 77 is close to what he should be, but not quite as far as I'm concerned. Rondo should probably be. I still think 78, 79. I think that he's a little bit underrated here, but overall, I think he's pretty spot on. I mean, I'm not gonna shy away from anything that he's got on him, but he's just not that great anymore. All right, back to the Hawks. Got all the deep. Oh wait, forgot to float around with people. I was like, Oladipo. Nope. Urson though. And I believe back to free agency. No, because I figured out how to do this. Then you go and you take your. Who did I sign for this team? Well, really, I can do it with just Karan because he doesn't even play anymore. Signed. Okay. And assigned to. I gotta assign him to Orlando. I really gotta assign 2 players so they can keep their 2 players. Yes, bench, Blatch. Signed to a team. Yes, bench. I know Boozer plays. Does Boozer play anyway? No, he doesn't. Does any of these guys play in? Marion, I believe, plays somewhere. No, he doesn't. No, that's impossible. McCallum might. Clean Big Baby Davis. Yeah. Sim does though. Perry does. He's actually a little bit shorter than that, but he plays for somewhere. Pierre Jackson plays. I love Pierre Jackson. He's outstanding. I love to play with him. He's small, but man, he is explosive. He makes. Oh, he plays somewhere. He might. I just gotta check. Other than that, the further you get down here, the more I just don't think you do. Maybe. Woo, that actually scared me. Whew, Troy Daniels. And I got a little bit scared there. Okay. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, man, I got a little bit distracted. And so this is gonna be surprise you because knowing me, I love both of these players that I have to send over to him. I have to send over Dedman to these Hawks. Alright, yep. Bench. Because actually he's really starting, but you know. Where was he located at this point? Was he in OKC? I don't think he was. No, he wasn't. He's still in Milwaukee then, right? Bucks. No. Huh. So now it's just a tad bit of searching here as I go through these rosters and trying to find the elusive. He should be on. I think I've known all the teams he's played for, especially during this time. Like, there can't be too many other places. I mean, he should be here. Yeah, he should be here, but he's not. Urson. Mr. Ilyasova, where art thou? Oh. I forgot about his time here. So cancel, and I'm just going to go back over to the Kings, I believe is where he sent him. No, because I thought he was in Orlando. So assigned to where did I find him? I found him in Detroit, yes. Reserve. Because he's just terrible. To the Hawks. Do the Pistons need this fellow? No. Isn't that such a surprise? I'll just... Man, this is getting a little more difficult. You could have Holiday. Because that makes this team go round and round and round. Okay. Mike Muscala. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. Collins I have to create. Mike Muscala plays for ATL. Where's the boy? There he is. Dennis? Dennis. No. Oh, that's Schroeder. And then Kent Bazemore, Luke Babbitt. Go. So actually, what I need to do for the Hawks is put... Does Mac even play? No. So he can go to the Pelicans. Pelicans, yes. Reserve, and then I gotta go over to the Pelicans to get... And assign with your Hawks bench, because he's not good. A lot of these guys, once you get down there, is like, I gotta create the next two, and then I gotta go to Milwaukee to get this guy. Does Milwaukee need anything from him? Does Milwaukee need anybody from ATL? Because this would be nice if they... No. No. Crap. So I gotta get Plumlee from there to go to Atlanta. So this is gonna take a very long time, but you guys get to see me at least starting this. Nope. Trade with another team. Oh. Trade with another team to Atlanta. For you guys can have... Does Patterson even play? Patterson does not. Yes. This is where I start getting angry at myself, because I trade, but that's what really messes me up. I gotta create the next three. So I am done actually with Atlanta. So in that case, I don't need Tabo, because I know where he's gonna go. Yes, and I don't need Tim Hardaway because I know where he's going. Well, he needs to go somewhere else. Also, whoever needs to go somewhere else is probably Al Horford, Jeff Teague, Paul Millsap, and I think Korver stays. Does he? Korver does not stay. So this team has changed, and I got to fill the roster after that, because I got to create tons of players to fill out these. And then I got to assign them to their teams, and at least who I don't need from said team. And from there, I have generated the current roster. So now we go to the Nets. And I'll probably go through part of the East. I won't go through it all because this is going to take a long time for me to do. And Here we go. The Nets. Ow, my back. That's... Rondae Hollis-Jefferson and... let me see, because I did a little bit more. I actually was on the game when I did this one at very least. Kilpatrick. And Kilpatrick is not on the team. So I gotta go do some research on Kilpatrick because I don't know where Kilpatrick was. Kilpatrick. You know what? Before I get held up in Kilpatrick, I will have to go and do the research for that one. That's dejecting very slightly though, because I knew I knew I messed up something. So the only remaining one is Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. Alrighty. Cleveland. Alrighty. Cleveland. Did Cleveland need anybody from Atlanta? Not really. Not really. I mean, not that I know of. Well, they need Corver. They need Corver. They need Corver, though. And then you go to your... They need Corver from the current team that we're on. Which is... No, they need him from Atlanta. Atlanta. Yes. So, alright. So back to over here, and they need Carlos Boozer assigned to Cleveland and bench. Cleveland, we need to get from Cleveland. Who did I say? Mozgov assigned to Nets, because the Nets are one of the 4 or 5 teams that don't know how to rebuild for anything. Ow. I think I just did something to myself. Alright, we're good. Alright. So, we got a couple more guys, so I think I need to go back to free agency and then assign to. We need to get the Lakers on reserve. Assigned to a team, the Raptors. But first I need Portland. Yes, bench. And then Tabo needs to actually go to... Where does Tabo need to go? Tabo needs to go, I believe, to one of the last teams. Cephalosha. Where does it seem like he needs to go? Now you guys may be saying that I'm dumb. He needs to go to Utah. He needs to actually go to Utah. To Utah. Alright. He needs to go to Utah. And he's going to probably be starting anyways. Assigned to... Back to what I was doing. Keep on flipping over my paper to the wrong side. Raptors. Bench. Well, where else do I need this? Hornets. Hornets. Pistons. Alright. Pistons. And Kings. Pistons and Kings. Pistons. Alright, so first we need to get D'Angelo Russell. And D'Angelo Russell assigned to Brooklyn. Starter, because you know he's going to start there. In that case, I can officially release Jack. I don't believe he plays, does he? Nope. I need Allen Crabbe, but let me release. I don't think I need Reed either. Do not need Reed. Alright. Go to Toronto, as we need Damari Carroll. Do we? Yeah. Alright. I am right. Starter, where he'll probably end up. Allen Crabbe. And a lot of this will probably, because these are the very, very base rosters. So I'm going to actually up a lot of these guys that I know are a little bit better. And that's definitely what's going to take a little bit more time, a little bit more depth. I'm going to adjust some of their contracts to where they stay just a tad bit longer. And then we need Utah's. Who am I looking for? Booker. Trevor Booker. I'm not in that zone, man. Accept changes. Alright. Assign to the Nets. Does Utah need anybody from Brooklyn? I forgot. It's probably going to be a no because that's the luck that I'm having right now. But Utah needs... Did not need anybody. No, thank you. So now you go back to the Nets and figure that out. Man. They do not need... Well, really, this team has had a lot of turnover, so really everybody is going as lone. Is there anybody on team? Yeah, no, everybody's left. Yeah. Well, that's sad because this... Oh, I guess you gotta figure out what works for you, so... And I need Booker assigned to Nets bench because that's actually where he's. Then I need Lynn. Perfect. Bench. Go back to your nets and release 2 more. I feel like I need to go back to them and see whether they're see whether anything else has gone down. Alright. Dinwiddie. Sorry. Oh yeah, Piston fans. Assign to your net. All these nets. Bench. Harris. Which Harris is this? Because I actually have to go back and figure out which Harris these are. This is. Luckily, I got it right ready for me to go. Joe Harris. So actually, I think he's on Utah as well. So that's maybe gonna help. Utah. Is he? No, but at this Harris. Oh, why did I just do that? Not the one I wanted. Okay, so I need... Which Harris? Man, I'm having short-term memory loss like a bro right here. Joe. I need Joe. Oh, there he is. Assigned? No. Do the Cavs need anything from Brooklyn? No, not really. So I am actually going to go back to the Nets and give them this team looks terrible. They can have Mondonovich because he didn't stay with that team. All right, Bondonovich and cancel because I didn't mean to do that. You can have Bondonovich and assign to Cleveland reserve because that's probably where that he doesn't even play for that team. Man, that's just terrible. It actually kind of gives me shivers on my spine. You'd think that it wouldn't affect me being a stone cold killer. Joe Harris. Signed to Brooklyn. Who have a terrible defense, but seems to... And Quincy Acey. I wonder if the Kings have space to give up Quincy Acey. They do. Bench. Alrighty. Time flies by when you're having fun. So we go to Boston next. So everybody knows about the Boston. So this one... So you guys will sort of cry inside as I do that. Alright. They have Hayward. But does Utah need anything? Utah's my last team. I forgot about that. Anybody from Cleveland? Boston? If Jerebko is here. If Jerebko is here, I am all in for that one. In Utah. Jerebko. Yep, he's here. And that actually works in my favor because I wasn't 100% sure, and now I am. To the Jazz for this guy. Now, these aren't actually what the trades went down like. These are just to fix the rosters to where I need them. Got to create the next one. Then I need Morris from Detroit. Marcus Morris. Assigned to. Also Celtics. Bench. Alright. Al Horford from Atlanta. Al Horford from Atlanta. But first, we might as well go back over to the Celtics and get rid of Jordan Mickey because I don't think he's on the team. Mickey is not on the team. And is that really? So the rest of these guys are playing in. I don't think Kamir is though. Oh well, never mind that. Doesn't matter. Ignore me. Horford. And assigned to. God dang it. Jared Jack. Assigned to the Hawks. Bench. So I could get Al Horford. Oh. Cancel. Assigned to Boston as starter. Smart, Tatum, I gotta create Baines. Assigned to, nope. Another one where I have to. Here's what I'm gonna get. Man, I'm not gonna take the time to do that. Assigned to. Who am I trying to trade to? Detroit. Reserve. So this takes a very long time, as you guys can see. And I thought, you know, and I was automatically assuming that this would be like magic. And signed to Boston as bench. I thought this would be easy peasy. Writing down things were not. Well, it's not as easy. Sorry, where it was. Rozier is on team. Larkin, Shane Larkin. I think I released him if I was right. Larkin. Larkin. And assigned to Boston. Man, that sucks my donkey hole. Van Andley. do not. And this actually looks like the last move I'll have to make for this team. So next time you see me, I will be doing something different, or I'll show you the final rosters, as this is actually kind of boring me to show you this. Well, it's not necessarily boring to me, but it's going to be boring to you because there's no music in the background. Next time you see me, I will be doing some. Well, I'll show you at least the rosters up to the point where I have to create them, and then I'll show off some of the the players. Well, something like maybe a game where I just commentate it. I don't even play on it. I commentate what they have going on, and we will see, really, because I'm interested to see what these two teams do. As I was starting the stream, I was watching the Cleveland at Boston game, and that already interests me. I don't know what game I'll do, and I don't know really what I want to do quite yet. But we will get there when we get there. And I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for joining me on a very boring stream. But bye. I really have nothing much to say.